know why kids love them and critics hate them. John Stossel reports. Nuts.
The problem was her hair.
Buckle up!
Hey, fellas.
Can you hear me, Haru?
Yes, I can, mate.
Right, see you at 6. TikTok, hope you are well. I will be starting at 6 p.m. So get your questions in, score predictions in, and any other bits and bobs. Hope everybody is well. We'll be starting at 6 o'clock. So TikTok, do your thing, share, like, do whatever you want to do. We'll be starting in 2 minutes. Right, 1 minute to go, and then we'll get the show on the road. Right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to England vs Spain preview. And it is live on X, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Is it coming home? That's the question on everyone's lips. In today's podcast, we'll be talking about the post-match Netherlands, the pre-match Spain game, is it coming home? Pre-match Guiseley, the latest Bradford City news, score predictions, and what's on your plate. And on today's podcast, hopefully everybody could hear me, I am joined by Lee, Sai, Haru, and Miss Diane.
You are indeed.
Sai, can you hear me?
I can, yes. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's well.
And hopefully Haru can hear me, who's on the bus and who got shouted at earlier. Oh, he's disappeared. Right, let's start off with the pre-match Netherlands, aka Holland game. So Miss Diane, you should be able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right.
Yes, mate. Yes.
So, Diane, what was your thoughts on the Netherlands game?
I don't know because I didn't hardly watch it. Like I told you, I didn't. I had it on in the background, but I was reading. I'd see Watkins' goal, so I'm glad we've got through. But I've admit the truth, I didn't. I had it on in the background, but I did watch it. There you go.
Are you happy they're into the finals?
Yeah. Let's just hope that they can get them back for the women's team beating our Lionesses. So, because you've got to remember that our Lionesses have won the Euros. My dad will be happy I'm saying that. But yeah, we've got to get back.
Okay, and Lee?
I'm happy that the Lionesses have won it as well. So yeah, we do owe them. But a lot of people are saying, can we stop these new two wing sensations that Spain have? I think we can. Yeah.
And Sai, did you see the England game?
Oh, I did. First England game of the tournament, which I've really enjoyed. I thought first half we looked like we were the England that we all expected from game one. Second half, I think the Dutch really sort of tried to suppress us a little bit. But we weathered that. Well, I thought in some strange respect, the second half was our better half in terms of how we did cover and stop the Dutch from playing. It's been the best game for England so far in the tournament. Let's hope it's not the best. Let's hope that's coming on Sunday.
Okay, and Haru.
Oh, where do I start? Obviously, I watched that full game. I was a bit nervous at first, but because it was what Holland, Netherlands, whatever you call them, like they had good players like Virgil van Dijk, Cody Gakpo, and all them guys. But when we got that penalty in the 18th, when Harry Kane scored that penalty, I had a bit of relief. And then when it hit 1-1, I thought it was extremely going to go into extra time, then maybe penalties. But then I said to the lads in the pub that I'm telling you now, if Southgate gets Ollie Watkins on, he is scoring in the first 2 minutes that he plays, and I was absolutely correct. Watkins' goal was absolutely perfect, and I'm glad that we are through to the final because we've got Spain now. So let's see what we could do on Sunday.
Okay. And is anyone else that want to talk about the Netherlands game?
Yeah, I just thought it was a perfect game. Dutch
There's
did what
crypto
we
on
thought
his
they'd
Egon
do.
game.
Oh, is it?
Sorry, say that again.
Oh yeah,
I've sent him a.
Crypto's on, so
Yeah,
you
I've
can
sent
ask him about the
I've sent
Holland
him a
game.
request. He not accepted yet. I've sent you an invite, Crypto, if you want to join.
Well, Dutch packed out midfield. We coped with that, didn't we? So,
yeah,
but as I said last week, it's not going above 90 minutes.
yeah.
So with the Netherlands game, I'm going to admit I missed 2 goals because I had a bit of one of my friends had a medical emergency. So I end up missing the Holland's first goal on the penalty, but I saw him on the highlights. I got back just in time for the second half, and I thought Sakho's goal was marginal offside, but who cares? Watkinson comes on for the last 10 minutes, absolutely turns his man and buries it in bottom corner, and we are heading to the final against Spain. Right, moving on to the.
I'll just say it was a penalty for me. You go in with your studs up, that's
Yeah.
a penalty. Your studs
Yeah.
down to the ground, it's not.
It's got a favour as well to ask
that's
people
good.
when people are talking if you could mute your son. Sometimes we do get a bit of feedback on people's microphones. Right, so the Spain versus England game, 8 o'clock live on Sunday on BBC One and ITV. The Spanish top goal scorer is Olmo, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's had 3 goals, 2 assists, and he's played 5 matches. Harry Kane is England's top goal scorer with 3 goals, 0 assists, 6 match played. Spain have not lost in the last 9 matches, and they have won their last 8 matches. England haven't lost in 6 matches, and unbeaten in 9 away games. Last England games, we drew against Denmark, 1-1. England, Slovenia, 0-0. Slovakia, we won 2-1. England won 6-4 on penalty against Switzerland, and we won 2-1 against Holland. Spain won 1-0 against Italy, 1-0 against Albania, 4-1 against Georgia, aka Bubbles. Spain 2, Germany 1, and also Spain 1-1 against France. Surprise, surprise, I've got no team news in front of me. So, I can close that down. Oh, the referee, is Franco Lexker, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He has had a couple of appearances. In League One, he's had 15 appearances. He's dished out 67 yellow cards, no red cards. In the Champions League, he's had 5 appearances, dished out 15 yellow cards and 1 red. In the Europa League, he's had 4 appearances, dished out 17 yellow cards, no red cards. And in the Euro Championship, he's had 3 appearances, dished out 10 yellow cards and no red cards. Total, he's had 27 appearances, dished out 109 yellow cards. Oh, sorry. If I can read and write today. He's had 27 appearances, he's dished out 109 yellow cards and 1 red. Right. So, we've had a TikTok coming from Sophie. Hello, football's coming home, I think. Yeah, I agree with you. Right, starting from Diana, working her way across. Because I know Diane absolutely loves the England team and never stops talking about it.
I know, I never do.
Yep. So, Diane,
Yeah.
are you watching the game to start off with? That's my
I
first
will
question.
be. I'll probably be upstairs, but I'll watch it.
And the second question I'm also going to ask people is, are you BBC or are you watching it on ITV?
I don't know yet. Whatever I decide to put my channel on.
Okay, Lee? Lee? Lee?
I do beg your pardon. I muted myself. I think I'll be watching it on BBC. I'll be definitely watching it.
Okay, and Si?
I love Ali McCoist, absolutely adore him, but I think I'll be watching it on BBC just to watch it in HDR.
I don't think I could stop punching Ali McCoist if I
Oh,
wanted.
really? Oh, I think he doesn't take himself too seriously. I do like him, but as I say, I think picture quality. I've got a few friends coming around, so we won't be listening to the commentary. So I'll put it on BBC. Get our money's worth out of the license, because I think it's the only thing I've ever watched.
And last but not least, Haru.
I'll just be watching it whatever the frigging pub puts it on. So that's it for me.
Happy days. And I'll be going to my friend's house, hopefully, ordering a couple of pizzas, staying sober, and watching the game. Right, Diane, would you stick with the same team? If you cared?
You're asking a silly question, me asking that, aren't you? You know what I'm like? I think you should change it, but I'm going to say, why change a winning team at the moment? If we're 0-0, get Watkins and Palmer on and hopefully they do the best. But sometimes I won't start Kane. I'd have Kane on the sub bench sometimes, but you can tell I've been talking to Dad about football. But I don't know. He's one of them. Do you keep with a winning team or not? It's a 50-50. It's like I said, you keep the winning team and then put your subs on, but put them on sooner rather than later this time. If God help we're losing, put your subs on earlier. But there you go. That's what I think.
Okay. I'm just sorry, my computer's just decided it's going to reboot its in the next 5 minutes, so I have to quickly change that. Lee, what about yourself?
I don't think he'll change it. I think he'll do exactly what he did in Holland game. I'd like him to get Kane off and probably start with someone like Ivan Toney, who'll give him run around, beat him up a little bit for the first half, and then bring Ollie Watkins on for the second half. I'd like to see Gordon get a run, but he doesn't seem to be able to buy one. Palmer's an absolute necessity if you've got Watkins on pitch, so them two coming on for the second half for me. But I don't think he will. He'll put Kane on because he knows he'll take people. Well, I don't know. Probably why he goes and stands on touchline, because he knows he has to take two defenders with him, because they didn't leave him.
And Si?
Exactly that about Harry Kane. Sometimes when he doesn't remember, he is the joint top goal scorer as well. However, even if he doesn't score, he does enough in the game to take two players out the game. You're absolutely right. He always has two people on him. We're saying, what's the point of changing a winning team? He didn't change a losing team, so we don't know what the method in Southgate's madness is. So I would keep it. I would probably keep it. Substitutes a little bit. I think it was a little bit earlier this time, although Watkins come on late, the goal scorer. I don't know. I really don't. This competition's absolutely flunked me in any opinion I've ever had about football. And I thought I knew a bit. And I think this competition's proved that I know nothing.
And last but not least, Haru.
Yeah, I agree exactly what you guys have just said about Kane. I wouldn't change the winning team like Diane said. I wouldn't change him, but I would love to see Ivan Toney on, and then maybe in second half we'll bring Ollie Watkins on, like what Gareth Southgate did in the Holland game. He put Ollie Watkins on and he scored that beautiful goal, making us go into the final. So the only thing I would change in that England squad would be to drop Harry Kane and to put Ivan Toney on. But then again, it is what it is with Harry Kane. He does take two defenders out he does as much as he could, but sometimes it's just not enough. But it's up to Southgate. So if I was Southgate, I'd take Kane off and put Tony on.
Diane? You got your
Yeah,
hand
it's
up,
just
lad?
a quick. Yeah, it's just a quick one. George is listening, but she's in pain, so that's why she's not joining in.
Okay, fair dues.
Okay, no
Right.
problem.
So, score prediction time, Diane.
Bloody heck, are we going on something else then? Score prediction. Oh God, you put me on the spot again.
I'm putting you on
Right.
spot.
You always love putting me on spot with score predictions at the moment. Right, I'm gonna go 1-1 extra time, and we're gonna win it extra time. Maybe penalties. There you go.
Okay, Lee?
I think pretty similar, to be honest, but I think we can do them in 90 minutes. I'm not looking for extra time. I'm thinking 2-1. Might be a good result for us. Well, it'll be a perfect result for us. We just need to stop them pressing our wing backs back and keeping us in our own half, which is what could happen if we're not careful.
And Si?
If we're going to win it, it's in 90 minutes. I think the Spanish have got a lot more legs than us. Goes into extra time, we might struggle a bit. So a win in 90 minutes, what that's going to be is anyone's guess. Let's say 1-0.
And last but not least, Haru.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be 1-1, and then like what happened in the Holland game, one of the lads will just score a crazy goal, making it 2-1 just before it hits full time, and England will win within 19 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to go for a cheeky 1-0. Right. Haru's been pestering me to do this all week. Right, so starting from Diane, I want like something from you. Like, say you're Gareth Southgate and you have to motivate the team. What would you say to him? And at the end of it, I want to get a come on England out of you.
You won't get a come on England. What would I say to the team?
Yeah, what would you say to team in your Yorkshire accent?
In my Yorkshire accent, get that ball in that bloody net. That's what I'd say. Literally, and kill and hopefully defend that 16-year-old that scored that goal for him.
Okay.
And you're not getting a come on England.
Come on.
What, you want one?
I want a come on
Come on,
England. from you
Diane.
then.
Come on, Diane.
Any more and I won't do it. Come on, England. There you go.
There we go.
Lee. Same
I
again.
feel like doing a Bruce Lee. Once more with E-wing. What would I say to the team?
Mhm.
Probably something along the lines. You're looking for inspirational, aren't you?
Yeah.
In 1966, we had to go to extra time. I'm doing a Clough. Where did that come from? And a commentator said, they think it's all over. And when Hursty got that last goal, it was all over. So get out there and come on, England! There you go.
I'm loving this. Si?
There's a check in the post.
I love that Brian Clough. That's about as good as a Middlesbrough accent as I've heard. Well done. That's a good one. I don't know. I think we have to channel the spirit of maybe Terry Venables, and I know. Do you know what we've done? It's almost fate that we've got this far, and fate can only take you so far. We've just got to do that little bit extra now, and that little bit of extra legwork. Leave absolutely everything out on the pitch, just so at least come win or lose at the end of it, you've done your job. You've done your job, and whatever happens, if you've done your job, that's all anyone will ask, and everyone will be proud regardless.
Am I going to get a come on England, Si?
You are, yeah. Come on, England!
Right. Haru, you've been pestering me all week to do this. The shop floor is yours.
Right. So I'm Gareth Southgate. Right, lads, we need to What we need to do is buckle down and get our heads in. Right, defend forwards, midfielders. You need to make sure Jamal does not get the ball. Because if he does, he will make runs round you, and he'll shoot in the back of the net before you even know it. So what you need to do is make sure he does not get the ball. As soon as he gets the ball, go for him. Slide tackle. Just make sure you don't freaking get a yellow or red card. Get the ball away from him and do your best because we are England. Come on, England!
Oh, look, it's my turn now, innit? Oh, God, put myself on the spot here.
Yeah.
Hey, what goes round comes round.
Yeah, I'm just give me a minute. I need to get my Brian Clough on. Right, boys. I want you to do this for your mum, your dad, your sister, your brother, your goldfish, your dog, your cat. Go out there, show us some passion, get some goals, beat the Spanish, bring it home. Let's just make the nation happy. Get them beers in the air, get them thrown about, make everybody proud, and come on, England! Right, moving on.
There we go.
Yeah,
I love
right,
that
moving
beer
on.
shampoo all round.
Yeah. Moving on,
Yep.
right. Quick one. So, obviously, this podcast is live. We've just got a bit of breaking news. And this breaking news has come from Markham. So,
Oh, good lord.
Markham has had their transfer embargo lifted. And,
Seriously?
yep, they've had the transfer embargo lifted, and they have announced 15 new signings, which
Oh, good lord.
which are including the return of Jordan Sue, if I'm pronouncing his name, and David Tunta. And can anybody name the third player for me? Ex-Bradford City player?
Oh, good lord.
Derek Adams' love child?
Songo.
Songo has returned to Markham.
Wow.
To Markham. Oh, good lord.
Again. It's like returning to an X 3 times. Right. Guy, we're gonna.
They joined at hip, them two, I'm sure.
Yeah, they never separate each other, do they?
Won't be that long until they will start paying them a lot again.
Right, so we're coming up to the 35th minute of the 35 minutes left of the podcast, and now we're going to cheer everybody up, and we're going to talk about the Guiseley game tomorrow.
Goodbye.
So, Diane, love, are you going to Guiseley tomorrow to start off with?
Obviously.
Obviously, all right. Someone's a bit moody bum bum this morning.
I'm not being booty bum bum. I'm eating ice cream.
All right, keep your hair on.
Oh, I've hardly any hair to keep on.
Right, so Guiseley tomorrow, Diane. Do you think they're going to stick with the same team? Do you think we're going to get a trialist? What do you think's the crack tomorrow?
I don't know. Hopefully we might have Brad, Cav, and Aidan Bowen that didn't play last week. That Aidan, whatever he's called, Baldwin, that didn't play last week. I'm not quite sure if we're going to have any more trialists. We might do. I'm not 100% sure what's going to go on, but Guiseley probably want to try beat us because they lost 7-0 against Huddersfield Town last week. So I don't know. And Guiseley have got some good players as well because Jake Lawler's gone back to them, who used to play for somewhere in league, I think, and everything. And they've signed some good players. So I'm not 100% sure. And don't forget, Jake Young came from Guiseley Academy as well. So,
yeah, that's true.
So I've no idea. He might do what he did last week and do two teams, first and second half again.
Never heard
It
of
depends if
Leon Brooks, mate. Don't know
if he's
not
got
Leon
that
Brooks.
childish goalie again. I've no idea what he's going to do, but it's like, you know, with me, I'm torn because Guiseley are my second team. With my dad being when I used to be younger, Dad was on the committee and everything. So I know Bradford are going to win, but I know people at Guiseley, so I have got to behave. So no swearing for me because I know my dad as well. So it'll be fun for me, but hopefully it will be the two teams again like it did last week.
I bet your last 5 minutes without swearing.
Me?
Yeah, you'll end up effing and jeffing at some point.
Yeah, probably at the chairman, like I've told you.
Right. Lee, I know you're not going to the game tomorrow, but what's your thoughts on the
No, I'll be
Guiseley
following
game?
it best way I can. Which, if it's any bits on radio, or if Mr. Parker decides to do a live thing, which he probably will. I just don't think results matter at this point in the season. It will be 45 minutes each for most of the players. Get minutes into them. Score won't be important. Talking in paper today about trying to get a couple over the line. One in particular that's a lone player, allegedly. We don't know. But to take away to Germany with him, or maybe two. Don't know they are. Be interesting to see if there's any faces in crowds, so keep your eyes peeled.
And before we go to Si, I've actually got some more breaking news from Morecambe. Luke Hendry, who used to be in Bradford City Parish, has
former Bradford City player.
Yep, has now joined Morecambe on a 1-year contract with an optional year.
I barely used to see him play when he used to be at Bradford, to be honest.
So,
no,
Si,
he's not that good, is he?
Nah, it was like a backup
like
player.
his dad.
Are you going to Guiseley tomorrow?
Well, I was, but apparently Morecambe have just signed me.
You as well?
Yeah, apparently.
They're signing everyone.
I think there might be 10 years out with that one. The plan was absolutely I was going to Guiseley. Guiseley were my go-to team on Football Manager for the past 10 years. There have been. And I used to live in Baildon, so I used to live not far away. And it was a bit of a soft spot for any team on there, really, but especially Guiseley. But I'm not now because I'm going to the VP on Monday. So I'll be in the area Monday instead for something which I wanted to do. And one thing I had to give. And unfortunately, it was Guiseley. But I do agree, I think, what Lee said. This has got to be the last pre-season they take as a training session, however. We need sort of performances. We don't need results. After this one, we do need performances. As long as everyone gets out unscathed on this one, the next pre-season friendly, I can't even think of who it is off the top of my head. I've got
It's a team in Austria.
it's all in Austria now.
Home.
Oh yeah, well we'll beat Sunderland. We better beat Sunderland anyway. So Austria, I think we'll. So those will be the performance games. They're going to want to beat the better teams, aren't they? But no, answer your question. No, I'm not going.
Okay. And before I go to Haru, Lee, I need some of your knowledge of Bradford City. I've just had a TikTok come in from BFD Blues, and he's apparently saying we've lost every time we've played Guiseley. We can't even beat Guiseley. We can't even beat Harrogate. Is there truth in that? We've never beaten Guiseley.
I don't know, but I bet it's not far off that. Yeah, it's gone on. It's a long time.
No, we've beaten them.
We have beaten them, but it's a while ago.
It was last time we played them.
Oh, yeah.
Did we play them last year?
No, last time we played them. We've not played them for 3 years, but it was last time.
Right. There were trouble, weren't there, because of an heavy tackle? I remember that. And I thought they nicked that game, but okay. I'm prepared to be wrong.
Haru, you're coming tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, I am. But I've got some mates that are gonna come with me, and basically one of my mates is a Leeds fan, and he's wanting to come to the Guiseley game. So I'm like, all right, whatever, float your boat then.
Okay. I'm going to have a couple of beers, so if anyone sees me about dying, I might even buy you a beer if you behave yourself.
Thanks, that'll be nice.
Yeah. But I'm going to kick your dad's ass at bowls first of all.
You're not.
Before we go.
I'll tell you this now as well. You might be all right because it's Guiseley's second 11 cricket team that are at home, not the first team tomorrow. So they might open the clubhouse, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Right. Would like to know. Our BFD Blues would like to know the win-lose ratio against Hartlepool and Guiseley, the two smallest poker clubs. Right. Just having a look at the TNA, and Lee, I think this is going to make you happy because I know you touched on it a couple minutes ago. Bradford City are waiting to secure the sixth signing of the window. So Simon Parker said City want to get their new recruit on the plane for their Austria tour camp. A loan deal has been agreed for the sixth signing of the summer, and they are waiting for the parent club to give the green light. But they hinge on other nailing their own income first. It leaves the Bantams playing a waiting game before next week's departure for whatever that name is. We are aware that situation, said Graham Alexander. They have been trying to get in a couple of players themselves. So, with this player coming in, does people hope it's a midfielder, defender, a striker, goalkeeper? Because that
I hope it's
goalkeeper
left back.
was shocking, that trialist the other day.
Oh, mate, nah. That trial was absolutely shocking.
Yeah, but Tyreek Wright's going to be playing left back, isn't he? Apparently.
You think? I thought.
He's already
would
said
be
it.
Lewis...
He said it.
Has he? Because I thought it would be Lewis Richards because he's left wing back.
Well, you might be right, but Tyreek Wright is down. He's played there in his early career. It's a place he
Yeah, I know
enjoyed
he
at
plays-
end of
I-
season.
Yeah, I
And
remember
he's
he used to play for left back.
Yeah, it's what he wants to do. That's why he's come back. So
Yeah.
Okay.
it could work either or, couldn't it? Because Wilson plays well when he's pushed up pitch as well. So
Yeah, that's true.
And moving on to a bit of other news, what has come out of not the club as such, but from the Supporters Trust, that they have got an. So it says the email that I received at 7:07 this morning. Trust succeed in listing Valley Parade as an asset of community value. So for the thickies, can somebody explain to me what ACV is at all, please?
ACB.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, it just says it's an asset of community value. So I don't have a clue what that means. So does anybody know what that means? Or can do a quick Google for me.
I don't know what it actually means, but I think it means that Gibb can't sell the club unless Rupp is going to fulfil whatever the ACB says.
BC.
I
Has
think
to
it's
be used for
protected,
a
isn't it?
sporting purpose. If it's not sporting, it can't be sold. Something like that.
Yeah. I was actually going to ask you, Johnny, was there any updates about the Valley Parade itself?
By all accounts, the email what we saw, the Simon Parker thing news the other day we saw, it run about it.
Yeah, because Rupp's still in the talks with Gordon Gibb, isn't he?
Cheers, Bubbles. So
apparently it's
He's
not
Googled
that
it for me.
important. It's going to just put everything back by about a month.
So an
Which
Yeah,
asset
in
because
the
of
grand
community
scheme of
value
things,
is
it's not going to really matter.
defined as building or other land as an asset of community value. This main use has recently been or is presently used for further social well-being, social interest in the local community, could do so in the future. Right. Moving on to, does anybody want to chat about, vent about, shout about anything? Miss Diane? Lee?
They're all on mute.
Yeah, they're just we're just looking for me. My cursor keeps disappearing, and it's a 60-inch screen, so it takes some finding. Yeah, we are playing Eccleshill as well, aren't we? Before we go to Germany, is it? I think.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, it's an XI, so I think it's going to be just basically under 21s and stuff again.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is, but end of the day, I think that'll be the same again, won't it? Be just somewhat young. Because Charlie Pickering game played an hour, didn't they? And it got called off.
Yeah,
it rained.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Lee, do you want to chat about, vent about anything?
No, I'm liking where it's all looking this season, to be perfectly honest. So I just want the season. I nearly said something else. I just want the season to start.
Same here, Lee.
Bring
Same here.
it on.
Miss
It's a
Diane,
shame
are you
Chris
back?
in there.
I am. My phone went funny. I don't know what's going on. I think it's telling me I need to get a new phone.
So do you want to shout about it, vent about, ask anything?
No, I just want to know when the new goalie shirts are coming out because they are in the
They've
shop.
been
not all.
out.
They
They've
are
been
out.
out.
They're not
You know
out.
you don't get
Georgie
the
went to the
goalie
shop today
with
and they're
them,
not out.
Diane. Do you, don't you? You know you don't get the keeper with them. It is just the shirt.
Don't start. I had
Yeah,
to
you
go down
don't.
that
You don't
Monday.
get Sam with you.
Yeah.
We had words about this Monday.
They should be out soon, Diane, I think, hopefully.
I know Georgie
Hopefully
went to
they'll
the
be out
shop
next
on,
week.
today and they went out.
They
Alright.
might be out next week then.
I did try hitting my dad and said, Dad, which one do you like? And it didn't work.
Alright.
Do you have to get money?
Yeah.
George is going to Guiseley as well tomorrow with Jake. With little Matt.
Are you up? She's here. She's here.
I'm just going to say this now. The goalkeeper shirts are in the shop. I have been today because I have bought my brother his football shirt. They are not there, and they don't know when they're getting them in just yet.
Typical Bradford, innit?
All right.
They are available to pre-order, though, aren't they? Right.
On the website.
Where are we? So, Si, what do you want to chat about, vent about, chat about anything?
Oh, I never vent. I'm too laid back to vent. I'm not sure whether Club Shop will be open on Monday because didn't they release something saying that it's going to be the Valley's going to be closed because of the England match the day before?
Yeah, said that they announced on
They'll be all
Instagram
getting
saying
pissed up,
that
won't
it's
they,
going to be
on
closed
Sunday?
tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll be all getting boozed up on Sunday, won't they? Think, don't we?
Yeah, they said staff stop watching games, so.
And last but not least, Haru.
Oh, good lord, where do I start? I just want I just want Sunday to come. I want to see England beat Spain. I want to see the season start. I want to see Bradford take on Carlisle. I'd love to see the face of Carlisle fans once again, because it is funny the things I get on my TikTok are from Carlisle fans. It's funny. I really want to go see a Sunderland game, because obviously I think we always get Sunderland every pre-season. Yeah, that's basically it. And hopefully England win, and hopefully we get promoted this season.
And for the first time in a while, shall we say I don't even know how many episodes we've done. Is it 60 odd? In 60 odd episodes, I actually want to vent about something.
Go on.
It's about trialist goalkeepers and trialists.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. First time in
Do you know what?
First time in seasons, Bradford City have actually got a trialist in. And I was with my friend Cody and Jacob. And he had a blinder in training. He was brilliant. But as soon as the game started, he went to shit. So, trialist, I don't know why the club
How
do
old
it.
is trialist anyways?
I think you were like 20. You were young, 25 or something.
Oh, then it probably have got the
We're
nerves.
talking about Bradley James.
Yeah,
Are we talking about?
Yeah.
Well, you sent me that thing. I saved it. I
Just
saved
a
it
quick
so I could
one.
show him.
Whoever's going to be at Guiseley tomorrow, I shall see you there.
I will be there for 100%.
Yeah, so trialist goalkeepers, I don't know why we've got them. Right, well, I've got Georgia here, actually. Because I've not heard Georgia's voice in a while. Georgia, what's on your plate today?
I don't know yet, because all I can think about is getting a bath and putting my Voltarol on my back.
All right.
I'm not catching you if you fall tomorrow, madam.
Don't forget your battleships and your duck for your bath.
I'm 27-year-old. I don't think I need toys in my bath.
I always wind people up with battleships. And just to say this, I can tell this podcast is not PG. Right, Diane, moving on.
Hello.
Let's move on from Georgia's bath routine, shall we? So, Diane, what's on your plate?
I have had my leftover. I made lamb mince chili con carne on Wednesday night, so I had some left, so I've had that with my rice tonight. And I was scoffing my cornetto and all, so that I had in as well, so it wasn't too bad.
Oh, cornetto sounds really nice right now.
Yeah, the really Iceland ones.
Yeah.
Red up, nice for your tea, Lee?
Not yet. I'm having a salad tonight.
Oh, you having out on your salad, or is it just plain salad?
No. We're having roast pork, I think. Usual sort of coleslaw, egg, lettuce, tomato, radish, cucumber. Yeah,
New potatoes.
maybe.
I am fed up of eating salad this week, so that's why I
I
had
always,
that.
I always like somewhat warm on my salad, but we didn't have any scampi, so we're having roast pork instead of that. So it is what it is.
Okay. Si, what about yourself?
Well, can I tell a little story to lead up to my tea?
Go for it.
I
You've got
was in.
17 minutes.
Oh, it's not that long, but I was in Darlington today. We were just shopping. I was shopping for records, although the wife hasn't picked the bag yet. And I went to Coupland's in Darlington, and there was a young girl there working behind the counter, and I was wearing my City Away shirt with my gilet on, so you could only see the arms. And she said to me, "Is that a Bradford City shirt?" And I said, "It is, yes." And she went, "Oh, it's awesome. I've never seen one. My dad's a Bradford fan, and since I've moved up here, I've never seen a Bradford shirt up here." So we're spreading, aren't we, up here? We really are spreading. So if on the off chance he's listening, I didn't know his name. I know he lives in Saltaire, so he must be quite posh. His daughter was very lovely, and I bought 2 mince pies, one for me and my son, and I took it home, warmed them up, had it with chips and gravy, and it was delicious. So thank you, Coupland's.
And last but not least, Haru.
Oh, it's because it's my niece's second birthday today. I've not ate anything because I've been told not to eat because we're gonna have a massive family feast. And then just on further notice, Johnny, I've just been told that Tom White has just signed for Morecambe as well.
Tom White.
Tom White just released it 12 minutes ago. Delighted to finally announce that I have signed for Morecambe FC. Everyone had been to be patient, but really exciting times ahead. Looking forward to the upcoming season. See you all soon.
Okay. And I see Tony's sneaked in.
Who's Tom White?
Good evening.
So, Tony.
God knows.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, Tony.
All right.
Couple of questions.
Les.
We were about
Lee.
to wrap up. So the Spain game. Where are you watching the Spain game to start off with?
At home. Because I'm incapacitated.
Okay. And are you watching it on BBC or ITV?
Well, I can't stand Lineker, and I like Roy Keane, so it'll have to be ITV.
And right, everyone else has done it, so no, you've sneaked in. So an inspiration talk. So you're Gareth Southgate.
Yeah.
And I want you to G your lads up and get a come on England at the end of it.
I'd basically get them to play like they played it first half on the other night. And if they can do that, but if they can sustain it for 90 minutes, I don't see a problem in not being able to beat Spain. It depends whether they can do it. Personally, I hope they can. But it's going to be a tough ask. It really is a tough ask because they're no mugs of Spain.
Yeah.
But, and it's like all else. It don't matter what it says to them in the dressing room. Once they go out onto that pitch, then they're their own players out there.
So if you were Gareth Southgate, what would you say?
I don't really know. I'd just say believe in yourselves because they've got the belief. You know, the quality plays for the clubs, and if they can't turn it on in the biggest game they've had since obviously Italy, then they're going to have to be patient. They will have to be patient, but they've got the players to do it.
Okay.
And I just hope Harry Kane improves. I just hope he puts a shift in.
Are you going to Gazzy tomorrow, or are you staying at home?
No, like I say, I've just I've been in hospital biggest part of day today, so I've only just nicely got home.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you been all right, Tony?
Yeah, I've got problems with my ankle, and I'm just walking to work this morning, and it just started. So I went to hospital and done tests and blood tests and all this, that, and other, and they basically said there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
So I said, all right. I said, so you can see I can't walk right, and then they put it down that it might be arthritis.
Not good.
So,
Yeah.
but anyway, come
Yeah,
on, England.
Get well soon, Tony. Right,
Yeah, get
Tony,
well soon.
so I know you've just got through the door, so what you having for your tea?
I'm having chicken, air fried chips, and Diane's favourite, mushy peas.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That sounds nice, really nice.
And then chocolate trifle for afters.
Right.
Chocolate trifle.
You deserve that
Oh.
after you've been through what you've been through at hospital today.
You do been stuck in hospital.
You know
Totally
what,
agree.
right. So, one last time I want to get Come On England from Tony, Diane, Lee, Sai, and Haru. So, Tony, starting with you.
Come on, England.
Come on, Di. You can squeeze one more out. Come on.
That's how he does.
That did not sound right at all.
It didn't.
Okay, Diane, can you say one thing for me?
I'll do it in a posh voice. Come on, England.
Lee?
Come on, England!
Sai?
Okay, are you ready, Eleanor? 3, 2, 1. Come on, England!
Well done.
Go on, good
Well
lad.
done.
Haru?
3, 2, 1. Come on, England!
And I'm going to say this in the Yorkshire way possible. Oh my god, I've turned into middle accent there. Do apologise.
Get this
it's offending
end
everyone,
swallowed,
my
lad.
Middlesbrough
Come on,
accent.
Johnny!
Hey up, lads. Come on, England!
That's the one.
Johnny, you might just want to check Snapchat because I've just sent you the screenshot of Tom White sort of signing
Alright,
for
mate.
Morecambe.
Right.
Who's Tom White?
I say thank you everybody for coming along today. Thanks for Tony for coming, Diane, Lee, Sai, and Haru. Hope you've enjoyed what you've listening to. You've been listening to the Chickens on the Loose podcast with all my regulars. If you like what you're hearing, Chickens on the Loose on every single podcast service. YouTube as well. Get on YouTube, Chickens on the Loose, please. Like and share. Same with Twitter. Like and share Brace Odge 1. We've also got a small Facebook page, Up the Chickens on Facebook, where we do Super 6 and Golden Goal every time England and Bradford play. And I do appreciate everybody who comes along week in, week out. I do enjoy the company and it does keep me sane. So, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and why not? Come on, England! There we go, side. Yeah. Oops, Daisy.